crederete mai alle mie parole? Le parole di un uomo che fu testimone all'interno di una storia fosca e tragica. Le parole di un uomo che fu tacciato di tradimento nei confronti del proprio Signore. E io so che questo dubbio, questo tarlo, rimane. Ebbene, proprio io, Michele Cassio, fui l'unico di cui non fu ascoltata la voce se non in ultimo, al rischio della propria morte. E a quale panorama di morte e di devastazione dovetti assistere? La più pura delle creature, fatta a brani dal Moro, che credette di avere in possesso una costola di elano, un diavolo incarnato nel peggiore degli invidiosi che trama alle spalle di un puro amore. Ed io, irrisolto, nel mio ruolo di luogotenente al servizio di un vecchio geloso. Ebbene, proprio io che fui privato della mia buona fede, io che fui messo in mezzo da un'invidia peggiore del demonio, io che fui considerato ciò che non ero e ciò che non sono, io vi racconterò come andarono i fatti. Come cominciò tutto in quella notte a Venezia, quando Venezia era grande sui mari. Crederete? Dovrete credere alle mie parole, perché ora si faranno rappresentazioni. Perché di un fatto si può raccontare ogni cosa, ma poi serve la carne incarnata dell'attore, e allora così la memoria si fissa e procede lesta al proprio scopo. Come la verità. Una notte in cui Jago, così seppi poi, confessa il poco di buono all'infingardo Roderigo il suo odio per me, che l'avevo scavalcato legittimamente di grado. Un odio motore di morte e di danno.
Certes, says the MOOR, I have already chosen my officer. And what was he? Forsooth, a great arithmetician, a Florentine, one Michael Cassio, a fellow almost dandied and fair-white that never set a squadron on the field, nor the division of a battle knows more than a spinster. Unless the bookish theoric were aimed at the consult can propose as masterly as he. Mere prattle without practice. He's all disordership, but he, sir, got the election. And I, of whom is I that seen the proof at Rhodes, at Cyprus, and in other ground Christian and heathen, must be believed and calm, but creditor and debtor. This countercaster, sir, his lieutenant be, and I, God bless the mark, here mushy pensioned.
Già, io luogotenente e lui soltanto alfiere. Quanto poté l'invidia essa fece, e lo fece in quella notte a Venezia, quando strepiti ed urla fanno balzare dal letto l'onesto Brabantio, il padre di Desdemona, perché qualcuno, già crucciato dagli spiriti del malvagio, gli grida che la figlia non è più pura.
Away! Watch out, Brabantio! Thieves! 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 Look at your house, your daughter, and your bags! Thieves! Thieves! Zalzer, you're out! For shame, put on your gown! You've lost half of your soul! Even now, very now, an old black ram is tapping you like you arise and say, awake, the northern cities are wealth about, or else the devil will make a grandson of you! I am the one, sir, that comes to tell you your daughter and the Moor are now making the beast with two backs. If she be in a chamber or your house, let loose on me the justice of the state for thus deluding you.
Quella notte, una maledetta notte di torbide scommesse e di pensieri malvagi. Fu proprio in quella notte che io incrociai il Moro presso la locanda del Sagittario, Andavo a riferirgli la notizia che la Repubblica lo convocava con urgenza.
My lieutenant, the goodness of the night upon you, what is the news?
The Duke does greet you, General, and he requires your most haste appearance, even on the inside.
What is the matter, think you?
Something from Cyprus, as you may divine. It is a business of some heat. The galleys have sent 1,000 sequin messengers this very night, with one another seals. And the consuls raised the matter at the Duke's already. You have been hotly called for. When not being at your lodging to be found, the Senate have sent about 3 several guests to search you out.
Just when I am found by you, I will but spend a word here in the house and go with you.
Ancient, what makes you here?
Wait, he tonight had border and Lancac. If it be made lawful prices wait forever.
I do not understand.
He's married.
To who?
Married to... come, Captain! Here we go!
How with you?
Chiamato a rapporto. Ma non dal doge solamente per riferire delle notizie di Cipro, esposto pubblicamente davanti al padre della signora, della pura Desdemona, incredulo dell'amore e del matrimonio. Una colpa più grave di un tradimento, di una guerra di Stato per Brabantio, questa connivenza tra la figlia e il moro. Un cuore solo, al di là della razza e del colore. Brabantio scalpita, sbraita l'indegnità di quel rapporto e che fu un sortilegio di strega a convincere la figlia a stare col moro. Ma egli racconta com'è che lei si innamorò. Ed ella, quale fu questo sortilegio che la fece innamorare? Io c'ero. Io ve lo posso raccontare.
Her father loved me. Oft invited me, still questioned me the story of my life. From year to year, the battles, sieges, fortresses have passed. Irony too. Even from my boyish days to the very moment that he bade me tell it, wherein I spake of most disastrous chances, of movement accident by flood and field, of earth-breast scarcity, the imminent deadly breach, of being taken by the insolent foe and sold to slavery, and my redemption thence, and portents, and my troubles history, wherein of hunters vast, desert idols, rough quarries, rocks and hills, whose has touched heaven? It was my hymn to speak, such was the process. But this to hear, would Desdemona seriously incline? But still the house affair will draw her thence, whichever she could with hastest part. She will come again, with great ear devour up my discourse, which I, observing, took one applied tower, and found good means to draw from her prayer of earthly heart, that would all my pilgrimage dilate, whereof by passers she had something heard, but not attentively. I did consent, and often did beguile her of her tears, when I did speak of some distressful stroke that my youth suffered. My story being done, she gave me, for my pains, a word of sighs. She's worth, in fact. It was strange. It was passing strange. It was pitiful. It was wondrous pitiful. She wished she had not heard it, yet she wished that heaven had made her such a man. She thanked me and bade me, if I had a friend that loved her, I should but teach him how to tell my story, and that would woo her. Upon this hint, I spake. She loved me, for the dangers had passed, and I loved her, that she did pity them. This only is the witchcraft I used.
That I did love the Moor, to live with him. My downright violence and storm of fortunes made trumpet to the world. My heart subdued, even to the very quality of my lord. I saw Othello's visage in his mind, and to his honor and his valiant part did I my soul and fortunes consecrate, so that, dear lords, if I be left behind, a month of peace, and he go to the war, the rights for which I love him are bereft me, and I, a heavy interim, shall support by his dear absence. Let me go with him.
Let her have your voices. Vote with me, heaven. I therefore beg not to place the palate of my appetite, no, to comply with hate. The younger fan, in me they found and proper satisfaction. But to be free, bounteous to her mind. And heaven defend your good souls, that you think I will your secret and great business count, for she's with me.
Partivano per Cipro nella tempesta, pronti ad affrontare altra tempesta. Partivamo tutti con loro. Un amore puro, tradito, traviato dall'ignobile atto di un alfiere malvagio, che intanto cercava il suo tornaconto dalle tasche di Roderigo. Roderigo, già. Jago l'avrà convinto con la sua arte da incantatore di serpente, scegliendo le parole giuste per solleticarlo, a cui chiunque avrebbe creduto. Spendi, e quella donna sarà tua. Put money in thy purse.
I say, put money in thy purse. It cannot be that the Desdemona should long continue her love to the Moor. Put money in thy purse, nor he his to her. It was a violent commencement, and thou shalt see an answerable sequestration. Feed thy purse with money. These Moors are changeable in their will. The food, which is for now as luscious as locust, shall be for him shortly as bitter as colloquintida. She will find the error of her choice. She must change, she must. When she's sated with her body. Therefore, put money in thy purse. If thou canst cackle him, I do yourself a pleasure, and me a sport. There are many events in the womb of time which will be delivered. Go traverse, provide thy money. Adieu. Thus, do I ever make my fool my purse, if my own gain knowledge should profane, if I but time I spend with such a snipe, but for my sport and profit. I hate the Moor, and it is thought abroad that twixt my sheet he has done my office. I know not if it be true, but for my suspicions of that kind, I will do as if for surety. He holds me well. The better shall my purpose work for me. Cassio is a proper man. Let me see. How to get his place and plumb up my will in double knavery. How? After some time, to abuse Othello's ear that he is too familiar with his wife. yet a smooth disposed to be suspected, framed to make woman false. And the Moor is of a free and noble nature, that think a man honest if they but seem to be so, and as easily be led by the nose as asses are. I have it! It is enchanted! Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to the world's light.
Cipro! 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 Cipro. Come potei essere così cieco? Stolto! Come potei? Senza vedere, senza sapere riconoscere quel demonio alla mia porta, alla porta del mio cuore. Fossi rimasto sepolto dai flutti durante la tempesta che ci conduceva a Cipro, beh, almeno non sarei diventato uno strumento inconsapevole nelle mani di quel demonio. Fu così. Arrivammo a Cipro in balia della tempesta, le nostre navi divise. Io precedetti il Moro all'approdo e con me giunse anche la bella, la dolce Desdemona. Jago era lì, ad osservare. Uno sguardo, un saluto affettuoso, tutto questo giocava ai fini del disegno di Jago, che intanto pensava di noi tutto il male possibile, divertendosi a comporre paradossi per far ridere Desdemona.
She never get was foolish, that was fair, that even folly helped to an end.
These are all fond paradoxes. To make fools laugh in the alehouse. What miserable phrase hast thou for her that's foul and foolish?
There's none so foul and foolish thereunto that does foul pranks that fairs and wise ones do.
Oh, heavy ignorance. Thou praisest the worst best. But what praise couldst thou bestow on a deserving woman indeed? One that in the authority of her merit did justly put on the vouch of very malice itself.
She that was ever fair and ever proud, had tongue at will and yet was never loud, never lacked of gold and yet was never gay, bade for my wish and yet to say now I will. She that being angered, her revenge being night, bade her own stay and displeasure fly, she that in wisdom never was so frail to change the cat's head with the salmon tail, she that could think and never disclose her mind, see suitor following and never was look behind, she was wise, if ever such white to wear.
To do what?
To suckle fools and chronicles more beer.
Most lame and impotent conclusion. Michael! Michael!
That Michael loves her, I do well believe it. That she loves him, 'tis up of a great credit. The more, albeit I endure him not, is of a free and noble nature, and I think he proved to Desdemona a dear husband. I do love her too, no doubt of absolute loss, though peradventure I stay accounted for as great a sin, but partly let it die at my revenge. For I think the Moor had leaped into my seat, the thought whereof doth like a poisonous mineral gnaw my inward, and nothing can or shall content my soul till I am even with him, wife for wife, or failing so, to put the Moor into a jealousy so strong that judgment cannot cure. I'll have our Michael Cassio on the hip, abuse with the Moor with the rank garb, for I fear Cassio with my nightcap too, and make the Moor thank me, love me, and reward me for making him egregiously an ass, even to madness. 'Tis here, but yes confused. Never in plain space is never seen, till used.
Un asino. Un asino la cui soma è buona per farci qualunque cosa. Non aveva torto tutto sommato quel lercio servitore del demonio. Un asino fui. A farmi credere innamorato. A dimostrarmi anche semplicemente affettuoso. Affettuoso. E non me ne accorsi. Mi spinse a bere. Mi inebriò con i fumi del vino e poi mandò a provocarmi quel suo Roderigo, che l'aveva seguito fin lì ed io ancora non conoscevo, il bastardo. E nella bevuta sincera incontrai la mia sottomissione. Presi a battermi, mentre Jago gridava a gran voce.
Honest Jago, that looks that way Griffith's pick. Who began this? On thy love. I charge thee.
I do not know. Franzo, but now, even now, in quarter and in terms like a bride and groom divesting them from bed. And then, till now, like as some planet as unwitted man soars out, tilting one to another breast, in opposition body. I cannot speak any beginnish to the peevish odds, and who in action glorious had lost the leg that brought me to a part of it.
How comes it? Michael, you have thus forgot?
I pray you pardon me, sir. I cannot speak.
By heaven, my blood begins my safer guise to rule, and passion having my best judgment collide aside to lead away. If I once still, or to abolish this up, best of you shall sink in my rebuke. Give me to know how this foul rout began. Who's had it on? And he that is approved in this offence, that he had twain with me, both at birth, shall lose me what in a town of war. Yet while the people's hearts bring forth fear to manage a private domestic quarrel, in night on the court guard of safety, this is monstrous. Jago, who began it?
Touch me. Not so near. I would rather have his tongue cut from my mouth than it should do offense to Michael Cassio. There comes a fellow crying out for help, and Cassio following him with the tearing sword to execute upon him, but men are men, the best sometimes forget. Though Cassio did some little wrong to him, like men in rage strike those who wish them best, though Cassio received some strange indignity that patient could not pass.
I know, Jago. Diana still loved that this matter, making it lighter to Cassio.
What? Are you hurt, Lieutenant?
Past all surgery.
Mary, heaven forbid.
Reputation, Jago! I've lost my reputation. I've lost the immortal part of myself, and what remains is bestial.
As I am an honest man, I thought you had received some bodily wound. There are more sense in that than in a reputation. Reputation is an idle and most false imposition. I've got without merit and lost without reserve. You have lost no reputation at all, unless you repute thyself a loser. Why, man? There are ways to recover the general again.
I'm asking for my place again. You shall tell me I'm a drunkard. Had I as many mouths as I, such an answer will stop them all to be now a sensible man, by and by a fool, and presently a beast. Strange. Every inordinate cup is unblessed, and the ingredient is a devil.
I tell you what you should do. Our general's wife is now the general. May he say so in this respect, for he had devoted him to the contemplation and ennotement of her parts and graces. Confess yourself freely to her, importune her help to put you in your place again. She's off so free, so apt, so blessed at this position. She all it advised not to do more than she's requested. This broken joint between you and her husband shall entreat her to splinter. And I am sure that this crack of your love shall stronger than before. Who is now, let's say, I play the villain? When this advice is free, I give an honest, proper to thinking, and indeed the curse to win the MOOR again.
But while this honest fool plies Desdemona to repair his fortune, and she for him pleads strongly to the Moor, I pour this pestilence into his ear, that she repels him for his body's lust, and how much she strive to do him good, she shall undo her credit to the Moor, and out of her goodness I make the net that shall enmesh them all.
Io stesso mi avventuro così verso la mia dannazione. Le orecchie tappate dall'orgoglio, uno stupido orgoglio di vedere indietro il mio posto. E non vado al resto, mentre Jago è lì e trama nell'ombra dei propri inganni la peggiore delle vendette. E noi gli serviamo da pedini. Corro da Desdemona a chiederle di intercedere presso il Moro, ma lì mi colgono anche Jago con Othello. Ma Othello nulla sospetterebbe se Jago non avesse già cominciato il suo oscuro lavorio con una semplice frase, che apprendo anch'io di sfuggita. Questo non mi piace, ma io non gli do bado e mi allontano.
How now, my lord? I have been talking with a suitor here.
Who's your name?
Your Lieutenant Cassio. Good, my lord. If I have any grace or power to move you, his present reconciliation take. For if he be not one that truly loves you, that errs in ignorance, not in cunning, I have no judgment in an honest place. I pray you, call him back.
What he has now?
I sooth, so humbled that he hath left part of his grief with me to suffer with him. Good love, call him back.
Not now, sweet Desdemona, some other time.
But shall be shortly?
The sooner, sweet, for you.
Shall be tonight at supper?
No, not tonight.
Tomorrow dinner then?
I shall not dine at home. I meet the captain, so the sea to know.
Why then tomorrow night? On Tuesday morn, on Tuesday noon, or night, on Wednesday morn? I pray thee, name the time, but let him not exceed 3 days. In faith, he's penitent, and yet he's trespass in our common reason say that the wars must make examples out of their best. Is not almost a fault to incur a private check. When shall he come?
Pray no more. Let him come when he will. I will deny thee nothing.
Why, this is not a boon. 'Tis as I should entreat you wear your gloves, or feed on nourishing dishes, or keep you warm, or suit to you to do a peculiar profit to your own person. Nay, when I have a suit wherein I need to touch your love indeed, it shall be full of poise, and difficult weight, and fearful to be granted.
I will deny thee nothing, whereon I do beseech thee. Grant me this, to leave me but a little to myself.
Shall I deny you? No. Farewell, my lord.
Farewell, my Desdemona. Are we come to this trade?
My noble lord,
What dost thou say, Jago?
did my good Cassio when you hoot my lady knows of your love?
Indeed, from first to last. Why dost thou ask?
But for a satisfaction of my thoughts, no farther eyes.
Well, why of thy thought, Jago?
Oh, I did not think he had been acquainted with her.
Oh, yes. Went between us very oft.
Indeed.
Indeed. Discern, though I'm that, is he not honest?
Honest, my lord?
Honest! honest, I'm honest.
For aught I know.
What dost thou think, Jago?
Think, my lord.
Oh, thank my lord! By heaven he nakes me, as if there was some monster in his task sweetest to be shown. I pray thee, speak to me, as to thy thinking, as thou dost ruminate, to give thy worst of that, the worst of words.
My noble lord, pardon me. As I am bound to every act of duty, I am not bound to that those lips are free to. Utter my thought, what say they are by and false? Where this palace wherein to sometimes foul things intrude not? Who has a presence so pure, but some uncleanly apprehension keep leads and low days, and in session sit with meditation lawful?
Thou dost conspire against your friend, Jago. If thou but think he's wrong, it makes you see a stranger to thy thoughts.
I do beseech you, though perchance as vicious in my guest, and often my jealousy shapes all there are not. It is not for your quiet, nor your good, nor my wisdom, manhood, and wisdom to let you know my thought.
What dost thou mean, Jago?
Good name in man and woman, dear my lord, is the immediate jewel of their souls. Who steals my purses is trash. 'Tis sunk in nothing, 'twas mine, 'tis his, and hath been slipped to thousands. But he that filches for me my good name robs me, which not enriches him, and makes me poor indeed.
Ha! By heaven, I will know thy thought!
You cannot! If my heart is in your hand, no, it's not! If it is in my custody! Beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster, which doth mock the meat it feeds on. That cackle living bliss who, certain in all his fate, love not his wronger, but what at times a minute has he over, who doubts, yet doubts, suspects, yet strongly love.
This not make me jealous. To say my wife is fair, fits well, loves company, is free of speech, sings, plays, dances well. Ha! Where virtus is, this and more virtus. No, from my own weak marriage will I draw the smallest fear or doubt of her revolt, for she had eyes and chose me. Now, Jago, I will say before I doubt. And when I doubt, proof, and on the proof, there is no more but this, away with once with love or jealousy.
I am glad of it. For now I shall have reason to show them law and duty of bearing with franker spirit. Therefore, as I am bound, receive it from me. I speak not yet of proof. Look to your wife. Observe her well with Casa. Were your eyes thus, nor jealous, nor second? I don't want your free and noble nature out of self-bounty be abused. Look to it. I know our country's position well. They let the heaven know the price they dare not show their husband. Their best conscience is not to leave it undone, but keep it unknown.
Dost thou say so?
She did deceive her father, married you. And when she seemed to have a fear of your looks, she loved them most.
So she did.
Why go to them? She that so young could see such a seeming to close as father eyes up close as oak. He thought it was witchcraft. But I am much to blame. I do beseech you to pardon me. For too much love.
I'm bound to thee forever.
Tutto mi fu riferito dopo. Tutto. La gelosia instillata come una serpe velenosa attraverso l'orecchio, goccia dopo goccia. Desdemona che corre da Othello, già acceso per quanto detto da Jago, ad annunciare un pranzo con gli invitati. Gli soccorre la fronte accesa dal sudore con un fazzoletto. Quel fazzoletto. Quel dannato fazzoletto. Othello la allontana. Desdemona lascia cadere a terra quel misero pezzo di tela. Jago se ne impossessa. È suo ora. Quel fazzoletto ora è suo.
False! False to me! I'm sorry to hear this. Villain! Be sure thou prove my love whore! Be sure of it by the word of man Satan's sound. Thou hast been better been born a dog than answered my wicked wrong. Is it come to this? Give me a living reason. She's disloyal! I do not like the office, but since I have been in this call so far, I will go on. I lay with Cassio lately, but because of a raging tooth, I could not sleep. In sleep, I heard Cassio say, "Sweet Desdemona, let us be wary, let us hide our love." And then he griped and wring my hand and kissed me so strong as if he plucked up the kisses from the root to the glue from my lips. And then he lay his leg upon my thigh and cried, "Curse the fate that gave thee to the MOOR! Monster! Ah! It was but his dream. But there's no foregone conclusion. And this could help to think another proof that will demonstrate the feeling. I will tear all to pieces! Nay! Be wise! We have seen nothing done. She may be honest yet. But, let me know. Have you never seen an handkerchief spotted with strawberries in your wife's hand? I gave such a one. It was my first gift. I know not of that, but such an handkerchief, I'm sure, was your wife. Did I today see Cassio weep his beard with?
If it be that,
If it be that, or rather that was hers, it speaks against her with the proof.
oh, that the slave had 40,000 lives. One is too poor, too weak for my revenge. Now do I see it is true. Look here, Jago. Oh, my found love, do I blow it to heaven? 'Tis gone.
Witness! You have a burning light above, elements of eclipse us round about. Witness that here Jago doth give up the execution of his wits, hand, art, to run Othello's service. Let him command, and to obey shall be me remorse.
I greet thy love. not with vain thanks, but with the Saturn's bounties, and will upon the eastern put thee to it. Within these 3 days, let me hear thy say that Cassio is not alive.
My friend is dead, at your command. But let her
Damn her, you minx. Come, go with me apart. I will brief you. Now, and thou, my lieutenant.
I am your own forever.
My lord, your promise.
What promise, Jack?
I have sent to bid Cassio come speak with you.
I have a salt and sorry room of family, let me thy handkerchief.
Here, my lord.
The which I gave you?
I have it not about me.
Not?
Not indeed, my lord.
That is a fault. That handkerchief did an Egyptian to my mother give. She was a charmer. I could almost read the thoughts of people. She told her why she kept it, to make her amiable, and subdued my father entirely to her love. To lose it, or give it away, were such a condition as nothing else could match.
Indeed, is it true?
Most veritable, therefore look to it well.
And would to God that I had never seen it.
Ha, what for?
Why do you speak so startlingly and rash?
Is it lost? Is it gone? Say! Is it out of the way?
Heaven bless us.
Say you!
It is not lost.
How?
But what, and if it were?
How?
I say it is not lost.
Fetch it. Let me see it.
I pray, talk me of Cassio,
The handkerchief.
a man that all his time had founded his good fortunes on your love your dangers with you.
The handkerchief.
In sooth, you are to blame.
Away!
Quel fazzoletto. Ma ci fosse o non ci fosse stato quel fazzoletto per l'animo del moro già sconvolto da una gelosia tale da fare a Brani il proprio oggetto d'amore. Forse sarebbe stata la stessa cosa. E che tutti noi, non dovremmo mai considerare oggetto d'amore la creatura da amare, ma come un cuore di rosa e di spine, da conservare e da proteggere. Ma questo è un pensiero che nasce soltanto dopo che la morte e la tormenta sono passate, già. Dopo che la morte e la tormenta sono passate, ma quando nella tormenta sei come un cieco, che non vede e non sente l'inganno scivolargli vicino. Come siamo nulla noi uomini, e come cadiamo preda facilmente nella rete dei nostri stessi sentimenti. E così Othello decideva.
How shall I murder her? Get me some poison, Jago. This night, I will not expostulate with her, lest her body and beauty unprovide my mind again. This night, Jago.
Do it not with poison. Strangle her in her bed,
Good.
even the bed she hath contaminated.
Good! The justice of it pleases. Very good.
And for Cassio, let me be his undertaker. shall hear more by midnight.
So sweet that the sense sikes at thee, who thou hast now be born!
Alas, what ignorant sin have I committed?
Was this fair paper, this most guiltily built, made right far upon? What committed? What committed? Strumpet!
By heaven, you do me wrong!
Are you not to strumpet?
No, as I am a Christian! If to serve this vessel for my Lord from any of the foul, unlawful touch me not to be a strumpet, I am none!
Not a whore!
No, as I shall be saved!
Is that possible?
Oh, Lord, forgive us.
I cried you mercy. I took you for the cunning whore of Venice, and married with Othello.
Canta, anima di Desdemona. Canta ancora. Canta e solleva col tuo salice i nostri cuori. Canta, inmondaci tu. Innocenza fatta a persona, angelo incarnato in bellezza, canta ancora. Potrei dire che il canto lenisce le ferite, almeno quelle più gravi. Quante volte le ragazze hanno cantato sulle mie ginocchia negli scherzi o nelle taverne. Anche la mia ferita ora non sanguina più. La ferita che mi inferse Roderigo, appostato da Jago per tentare di sopprimermi. Ma io risposi colpo su colpo e Roderigo rimase ferito a terra. Jago lo finì con la sua spada. Non voleva lasciare testimoni delle sue sconcezze. Ma io ero ancora vivo. E io potevo ancora raccontare, Io ero ancora testimone.
Stand behind this monk. Straightly will he come. Where thy good rapier bear, and put it on. Quick, quick. Fear nothing, and yet I have. It makes us, or it mars us. Think on that, and fix most firm thy resolution. Here, at thy hand, be bold, and take thy stand.
What ho! Murder! Murder!
The voice of Cassio? Jago keeps his word. Oh, brave Jago, honest and just, thou teachest me.
Temple! Murder! Murder!
What noise is this, O murder?
Here, for heaven's sake, help me!
Oh, Lieutenant! What mean I done this?
I think that one of them is hereabout and cannot make away.
Ah, treacherous villain! Oh! Villain! Murderers! Kill me in the dark! What be these bloody thieves? What man are you? Are you of good or evil? I cry you mercy. Here, Cassio, slain by villains. How's he, brother?
My leg is cut into.
Lie, gentlemen! Come on. Oh, Roderigo. Here, Cassio, slain by Roderigo and other fowl that are caked. He almost slain and Roderigo dead. Please, gentlemen, run to the citadel and tell my lord and ladies what hath happened. I pray! This is the night that makes me, or forgoes me quiet.
Who's there? Othello?
I, Desdemona.
Will you come to bed, my lord?
Have you prayed tonight, Desdemona?
Aye, my lord.
If you bethink yourself of any crime or a silence yet to have read, solicit for it straight.
Alas, my lord, what do you mean by that?
Well, do it and be brief. Or we walk by. I will not kill thy unprepared spirit. No, heaven forfend. I will not kill thy soul.
Talk you of killing?
I do.
Then heaven have mercy on me.
Amen. With all my heart.
If you say so, I hope you will not kill me.
Think of thy sin.
They are the loves I bear to you.
Aye. And for that thou diest.
Death's unnatural, that kills for loving. Alas, why know you so you never live? Some bloody passion shakes your very frame. These are portents, but yet I hope they do not point on me.
Peace. Be still.
I will, sir. What's the matter?
The handkerchief, which I so loved and gave thee, thou gavest to Cassio?
No! By my life and soul, send for the man and ask him!
Oh, sweet soul, take heed of perjury. Thou art to die.
Not yet.
Yet, presently.
Then Lord have mercy on me.
I say amen.
And have you mercy too? I never did offend you in my life. Never loved Cassio, but with such general warranty of heaven as I might love. I never gave him token.
By heaven, my soul, my handkerchief in his hand. How bountiful. Thou dost stone my heart and makes me call what I intend to do. A murder which I thought to sacrifice. I saw it in his hand.
He found it then. I never gave it him. Send for him hither. Let him confess the truth.
He has confessed
What, my lord?
that he hath used thee.
How? Unlawfully. He will not say so.
Now his mouth is stopped. Honest Jago take an order for it.
Oh, my fear interprets. What? Is he dead?
Strumpet. Weepst thou for him to my face?
Oh, banish me, my lord, but kill me not.
Down strumpet!
Kill me tomorrow. Let me live tonight.
Nay, if you strive,
Half an hour.
bring down his no post.
But while I say one prayer.
'Tis too late.
What's the matter? I told him what I thought. And to no more he found himself was apt and true. She pulls with the Casa.
'Tis beautiful. But yet Jago knows that she with Cassio had acts of shame 1,000 times committed. Cassio confessed it, and she did gratify his amorous works with that recognition pledge of love which I first gave her. I saw it in his hand. It was an handkerchief, an antique token my father gave my mother.
The MOOR! The handkerchief thou speakest of, I found by fortune.
How dost thou look now? Oh, it white. Oh, pale as thy smoke. Cold.
hold my girl, even like thy chastity. Oh, this Dad!
I look down towards his feet, but that's a fable. If that thou best a devil, I cannot kill him.
I bleed, sir, but yet not killed.
Will you, I pray, demand the damned devil? Why? My daughter's now, my soul and body.
Demand me nothing, which you know, for this time forth, I never will speak word.
I've done the state some service, and they know it. No more of that. I pray you, when you shall this unlucky deeds relate, speak of me as I am. Nothing as postulate, nor set down aught in malice. Then must you speak of one that loved not wisely, but too well, or one not easily jealous, but being wrought, perplexed in the extreme, or one whose hand, like the paint Indian, threw a bird away, richer than all his trouble. Set you down for this, and say beside, came Aleppo once, where malignant turban Turk bid to Venetian introduced the state. I took by the drown the circumcised dog and smote him down. I kissed the air, killed thee, no way but this, killing myself to die upon a kiss.
Non sorridono più per un poco queste stanze. Calino gli scuri come occhi appesantiti dal pianto. Di fronte all'invidia che si fece odio. Di fronte all'amore che si fece morte. Di fronte all'amore che si volle proteggere con il candore degli angeli e dell'innocenza. Scenda piuttosto l'evidenza del silenzio. Scenda sulla storia di Desdemona e di Othello e scenda su di me, che non voglio più sapere nulla.